Hey guys, Rob and Nick here from Running Amuk Off Grid. Just letting you know what we've been up to over the past 2 weeks. You might have noticed, if you're a loyal viewer of our episodes, that we haven't been on YouTube for a week or two, and we're here to tell you why, so stay tuned.
Well, first of all, we had a very sick Maggie. She was showing symptoms of copper poisoning, which comes from eating one of the weeds that we have here on the property called heliotrope. This weed causes copper to build up in the liver, and then the liver can release all of the copper suddenly into the system, causing mass hemorrhaging and sudden death. Some of the symptoms are lethargy, being very despondent, and of course jaundice due to the liver not functioning correctly. Maggie was displaying some of the symptoms, however jaundice was not one of them, so thankfully we could rule that out. She was, however, displaying lethargy and depression. Thankfully that's not what it was. Maggie had just contracted some lungworms from grazing in an old pig cell area. We treated her quickly and she's fine now. And the main symptom to look out for there is coughing. A good wormer with ivermectin will take care of lungworm. It's very important with sheep to keep their worming regime up to date. Maggie and Jazzy were towards the end of their cycle, so we just wormed them a little bit early on this instance. We had an early and very unexpected frost, which completely devastated once again our pumpkin vine and most of our garden. Eggplant, turmeric, sweet potato, lots of our veggies have been destroyed once again. We had to make a very difficult decision as to which boar we were going to slaughter for the freezer. It had been Kevin Bacon all along. However, Adam decided that he was going to suddenly start escaping from his pen, and so we had to quickly organise to butcher him. And we found it a little more emotional than we expected. I mean, we've raised them from 6 weeks of age and given them the best life we possibly can, and it was kind of a bittersweet day, but it's all rewarding in the end, isn't it? So we've been busy making all kinds of smoked, cultured and preserved meats, and also, of course, busy looking after our new piglets.
Yeah, it's just the doggone cutest thing you'd ever seen.
Hey, Eddie Gaddy.
And making sure that Kevin, who is now left behind without his brother, who he has grown up with us for the past year, is okay within himself. And on that note, we have also given ourselves a little bit of time to get back to what excites us. Rob's been in the workshop doing some amazing woodworking projects. He's in the process of making a chessboard. He's made me a shelf and an easel to help me in my passion, which is getting back to drawing. So I've started with drawing Maggie, of course, and Betty and her calf we recently lost, Mocha. So both enjoying having time doing the things that we love and hopefully inspire you to do what we do, which is to live a life we love. Here comes. Come on.
Little Rocco. Don't leave me behind.
So we'll leave you today with a beautiful image of one of our very favourite things to do. Enjoy, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. What a beautiful sight, eh?
Yeah. What's that? Cider or?
Through all the snow in these northern skies.
Hello! Did you come up to visit?
All them crows with their strange mournful cries. The lowest lows and the grand soaring highs. I'll be kind to you the rest of my days. Through all them shadowy barbed wire streets and all them lying servants in their parliamentary seats. Through all the frozen hearted